Hey, Mac, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm in for sucking toes on the sidewalk.
Uh-huh. And what about you?
Oh, me? I'm in for comedy. Hello and welcome back to SKZ Talks Animation, show talk about anime, TV shows, cartoons, movies, whether I want to talk about because animation, my heart and soul, because it's awesome and great. And today, we're diving back into the harebrained schemes of good old Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam themselves, and the most magical of locations, prison. I am not joking. In a short film that, to me, I think further cemented their whole prey and hunter dynamic and unique scenarios, because, like, these guys can go through space and time, can be any time period, anything. Sam is a prison guard in this, so it's kind of wacky, and I love it. So, to me, they're the definitive hunter and prey duo that I love so much, but let's see how it goes in a very early outing. So, how about we sit back, relax, enjoy a fun old trip to prison land, oh boy.
Yummy yum!
In 1950s, Big House Bunny. So a really fun fact about this cartoon is that this was actually Yosemite Sam's 6th appearance overall in general, which I think is so wild. Like, that is personality pinned down from the start, and to me, that is proof of Warner Brothers' ingenuity back in this day. So, like, Sam's a great character. I love it. Wow. Well, there he is, in prison. They caught him. They caught him. His trickster god days are over. I don't know how Bugs Bunny gets caught in prison, but to me, it's just a funny concept to me. I think it's hilarious. And Friz Freleng was the director of the short. In fact, he was the director of most of the Sam shorts for Bugs and him. So I think it was really well. A lot of people think it would be, you know, oh, Chuck Jones. But no, it was Friz Freleng, the Tweety guy. And I love him. He's a great guy. He deserves more love. And while Bugs is actually afraid for his life for once, that is that's a change, I will say. That's a fun change. Nee, what's up, prison? Bugs looks unusually lanky in the short. Oh my god! Oh, Sam just beats him up. I was gonna say, he looks unusually lanky in the short. I don't know if this is just because it was made in, like, the early 50s, where that's when they started to get his design pinpointed, but, like, this is just kind of wild.
I'm only 3.5.
I'm only 3.5. Oh my god. I might be in the minority in this, but I think that Yosemite Sam, to me, is, like, the better villain than Elmer Fudd. Now, Elmer Fudd is fun and all. I do like him, how he's, like, a bit of a buffoon and all that, but Sam is, like, he's so hot-headed, so, like, I'll get you, varmint, like, that type of attitude, and I really like him a lot more. I think he's really, really funny, especially his small stature. And away we go! Oh, yeah. Well, why would you have a cannon in the prison anyway? Like, why? That seems a bit... We got him back. We got him back. Where is this prison located? Because apparently Bugs was good enough to dig into it. So, like, is this on, like a random patch of land? Like, where is this? It has to be easy to escape from because he dug in there. And quite literally, I just love the fact that, like, the setting is the prison, but they just make jokes. They just crack a bunch of random-ass jokes, and it's just random. Like, Bugs Bunny, like I said in a few other things, he's a trickster god, in my opinion, so he can do pretty much anything, and, like, Sam is so oblivious to the fact, like, come on! Like, oh, he pulls out the gun. Yeah, there we go, you see? It's crazy. Oh, they're beefing! Oh, they're beefing! Oh my god. I was somewhat expecting to get nude, but this is a kid's short, so probably not. Oh, they got him! They got him! Oh my god! Joe, Schmo, Glow, and Mo. They all got him. Goodbye, Sam. I don't know why, but, like, I have a fascination with prison shows and documentaries. I don't know why, but, like, just seeing things like especially Orange is the New Black is a great show. I think that environment is really interesting because you can do a lot with that concept, and I just think it's really, really interesting. Even though the system of prison is a whole thing entirely, the shows based on it are rather interesting. There you see, Sam's a genius. He's digging to escape, but Bugs doesn't try that to escape. This logic is very confusing to me, very confuffling. You know, I will say, though, these backgrounds are very, very nice. And I'll mention the backgrounds in every Looney Tunes short, but, like, the angles, the colors, how they manage to make this own world is very, very fun. And Michael Maltese, man. Not Michael Maltese, Maurice Noble. I always confuse the two, but it's fun. Oh my god, Sam, why? Oh god, he's on a new... Oh god, don't show this on YouTube. We can't do this. No way, Jose. Okay, this one short. I distinctly remember Bugs Bunny in a fucking captain's uniform with a cigar, and that memory has lived in my head rent-free for like 10 plus years, and I didn't know it was from this short until I was doing research for this video, so... Yeah, oh, he has the electric chair! This short is like, we don't care about this, we're just gonna be as violent as humanly possible. Bugs Bunny does not care. He is death incarnate. What a guy, man. Friz Freleng knew what to do with this, and, like, he did the same thing for Tweety and Sylvester as well. So, like, this guy knew how to make great slapstick for very interesting characters, and I love him. He really deserves more love, honestly. Like, really, I said it before, Friz Freleng is awesome. I'm sorry, let me bump you down. I don't think that's how physics work, but okay, sure. Oh, poor Sam. He's like, he's done with life. This rabbit has if all else fails, use the rifle. Why not? Use the damn rifle that he has. He's like, I'm done with you. Please exit the prison, please. I don't need your craziness. Oh, and he's in prison. Oh, that's lovely. Bugs Bunny just ruined this man's livelihood, and he's okay with it. He's just gonna stay there to spy on him and smite him if he does anything wrong. Oh boy. That was Box Office Bunny. A fun short, but oh boy, poor Sam. I feel for the guy. Let's talk Bugs Bunny villains, because Bugs Bunny as a character has so many different villains, from like minor characters to recurring characters to one-off characters, even characters that are part of the main Looney Tunes cast. Bugs Bunny is just one of those characters that can do so much with what he's given, and I love him to bits for that, and his villain catalog is huge, spanning from his inception in 1940 all the way to now. He has so many characters that, like, it's kind of crazy how many he actually has, but, like, to me, I have a few favorites, and I want to talk about a few of them from small to big, because, like, they're really, really cool, and I really do love them. Because, you know, of course you have Elmer Fudd, who is by far the most famous of all of them, but he is probably the most basic, you know, being a hunter who's trying to capture Bugs Bunny in the forest, you know, doing the whole hunter versus prey thing, which, granted, yes, he did start the formula, and I'm happy he did do that, but, like, he's very bumbling and very naive, where he can be tricked off super easily. He doesn't really do that much. You almost feel sorry for him at some points, because usually you'd be like, oh yeah, Bugs Bunny, but now you're like, oh, Elmer's not doing that good. Oh, I'm so sad for him. But he does have his comeuppance sometimes. Like, he does end up getting Daffy Duck in the Hunter trilogy, you know, with him and all that, and that was really fun seeing the rabbit season, duck season dynamic. But in general, Elmer is a bit basic, but no means bad. He's a fun character and all that, but I wish he would do a lot more, and a lot more. Like, boop up his intelligence a little bit, and he'd be a great character, but he is, for a start, he's a fun villain. Now you got Marvin the Martian, an alien character, which would be like, wow, an alien, that's really great. But he's, I think, a bit more underutilized than him, but I love him. I love Marvin the Martian a lot. He's definitely one of my more out there picks for favorite characters, and just seeing Bugs Bunny in space, you know, dealing with this guy who wants to destroy Earth is very, very fun. It really reminds me of, like, the one clip from Looney Tunes Back in Action where he's in space battling Marvin with, like, a lightsaber, and that always sticks in my mind as a really fun development. And Marvin the Martian is just a fun character. Like, his voice, his over-enunciation of words, his dog Canine is adorable. He can summon giant ostrich chickens with, like, a watering can. I love Marvin. He's a great character, and I really wish he would use a lot more. But the shorts he did do with Bugs Bunny, whether it be in space or on Earth, are very fun, and I just love seeing him outsmart a literal god alien. To me, that is just amazing. I guess you can count Daffy Duck as an antagonist to Bugs Bunny, even though he is an antagonist more to himself, but, like, he really wants to steal Bugs Bunny's spotlight. That's what he wants to do. He wants to be the star of the show. He wants to do everything for himself, and to me, just seeing those two at odds is great, because even though Bugs Bunny most of the time doesn't even know he's there, he's like, whatever, he's a duck, he's just trying to do his thing. Daffy is like, I will get that rabbit, he is my enemy and all that, and just seeing, you know, his greedier nature is really, really fun. And even when, you know, he comes up with his more like his old hoo-hoo-hoo, you know, crazy Daffy Duck, just seeing these two together is really fun, and definitely love seeing them interact. Again, especially in the Hunter trilogy and all that. Daffy is a great character for that as well, and seeing them together is great, and no wonder they became the two most popular characters in the whole Warner Brothers lexicon. You got, like, small guys like Rocky and Muggsy, which I didn't really know about until a few years ago, but they're literally like these gangster characters that Bugs thwarts from on occasion. They're not that popular, but just seeing Bugs Bunny tackle this small, smart gangster and this big, dumb gangster is very, very humorous. I love just seeing basically Bugs in organized crime rings, basically. I don't know why that's funny, because, like, he fights normal humans, yeah, but just seeing him against gangsters with actual, like, pistols being like, all right, boom. That's very funny. I really like that. I really would like to see them more, because, like, they did do a few with Rocky Muggsy back in the 40s and 50s, but, like, I like to see return to form, bring them back. They're great, and just seeing Bugs in organized crime I think is very, very odd, but very funny. Then you go more to the monster side with Gossamer and Witch Hazel, which Gossamer, to me, big old tub of hair. I love him, the bitch. He's a great guy, and especially, you know, in that first short where he meets him. Like, Gossamer's just a fun little guy, but Bugs is like, monster, run away, run away. But he's still a fun guy. I really do like how they incorporate him into the main cast nowadays. And Witch Hazel, I think, is one of the more primary female characters besides Lola Bunny nowadays, but, like, back in the day, Witch Hazel was a really cool character, and even to this day, I'm like, she's fun. June Foray did an amazing job voicing her, and she's a bit more of a, offer rocker type old lady character, but like, just having a witch character in there is fun. I really do like her, just being more like a Hansel and Gretel type character, and I love her. She's great, and just seeing that crazy witch is fun. It's great, and just I love these more Halloween characters. Like, he even fought Dracula at one point, which is really, really fun too. So I love him. I love my monster boys, and Gossamer and Witch Hazel are very fun as well. But if you want to go really obscure, we have characters like Dr. Moron, who created Gossamer, and Hugo the Abominable Snowman, that one guy who's like, I want my rabbit. These guys are completely one note. They have one joke, but like, they're one-off characters. They're funny. I like seeing Bugs Bunny tackle the Abominable Snowman and a little small guy. I love that. It's great, and I love to see more one-off characters. While the big ones are great, one-offs can do their job really well, and I really like that. Look, I'm gonna count Tasmanian Devil as a Bugs Bunny villain, because even though nowadays he's a more fleshed out character with his own cartoons and all that, he did start off in the Bugs Bunny cartoon as a villain character trying to eat bugs, and I think that does count and all that, because his Golden Age appearances were mainly, let's eat Bugs Bunny, and I think that's very, very fun, very cool, and to me, Taz is just a great guy. I love him going, blah, blah. Great character, great fun, but I am glad he did evolve past Bugs Bunny and make his own stuff. But to me, of course, my favorite is Yosemite Sam. I think to me, he's really like an Elmer Plus, where like, yeah, he's still bumbling, but like, he's more hot-headed, more quick to anger. He's more prone to shooting bugs in the face immediately. And to me, that's a more interesting character rather than just like, oh, Wabbit, where's the Wabbit? Kind of bumbling type normal hunter. And plus the fact that because Fierce Fling was the director of these shorts, you can make him do literally anything. Like, you can make Yosemite Sam be, like a prison guard. You can be in space. You could be in the past, the future, a Civil War soldier, a pirate. Sam had so much opportunity, so much fun stuff, and I'm glad they took the opportunity to make him like wild and insane, and just seeing Bugs Bunny in all these different predicaments, whether it will be the Civil War or prison. Very fun, very cool, and by far is my favorite of that classic lineup. I love Yosemite Sam to bits, and to me, definitely held up as the top tier Bugs Bunny villain. He's great because he was pretty much made to be an antagonist. You don't really see him that many with many characters. I mean, maybe a few times, but mostly it's been with Bugs Bunny. And those two work off together so well. They're so fun. And I hope to cover more of those shorts in the future because I love Yosemite Sam. I love Bugs Bunny together. And those two are just such fun characters, and I love them to bits. And that was Big House Bunny, one of my absolute favorite Bugs and Sam shorts, because like, it really does show that you can put Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam in literally any scenario in any time period. It could be like caveman, robots, space, westerns, pirates, literally anything, and you can make them funny because their juxtaposition of trickster god and hot-headed cowboy is so funny and so fun. And to me, like I said before, is my favorite Bugs and villain duo. I love them to bits. They're great. And hopefully in the future I can tackle some more, because I don't know if Sam did anything else with any other characters. I need to check on that, maybe. But I love to tackle more Yosemite Sam and Bugs content, maybe some Elmer Fudd in the future, because I like to see Bugs and his enemies. I think that's a really fun dynamic. But I do have some stuff planned especially for Halloween and all that. But Yosemite Sam in general, great character. I love him. He's such a fun guy. He deserves so much more love from every aspect of everything. He's great, and this short proves it for being only his 6th appearance. 6! And he knows what he's doing. So if you excuse me, I'm gonna go and give him a big old kiss on the beard. I don't know. Kiss away!